Brawl news. Of course, gotta do the job here and there as a YouTuber, as lame as it is. If you guys enjoy these episodes of Brawl News, keeping in the loop, or just any of my other content here on the channel, consider subscribing. It definitely helps out in a very, very big way supporting what I do here. And there's a lot of interesting stuff right around the corner that I think you guys might want to stay tuned with. So yeah, you guys, thank you for the support. But we are starting off this video here today, of course, taking a look at the official Brawl Stars Twitter page with a post that came out 3 days ago. This was an advertisement for the challenge that came out. I hope you guys had fun with that challenge to get the profile picture, but it seems like once again, we're getting a really interesting continuation to this ongoing storyline. Belle and Sam still just beating away at the robots after infiltrating the robot factory here. The significance behind it is still a little bit up in the air, but it's safe to say a lot of interesting things are happening. So this ongoing story, I think, is pretty dang important to take note of, seeing that the last time we had something like this was during the Biodome having somewhat interesting connections to Brawl Stars lore and Starr Park, but we're now getting it here for season 14 with 3 separate parts as of right now at the point that I'm recording this video. The very first one, Sam and Belle plotting some crazy stuff with the big horde of robots down there, with 2 interesting notes to point out. We have the B-13 robot there with the 3D glasses, a significant robot dating back to the Brawlywood theme, him having quite a bit of say in production, as well as these fake movies that were coming out, which was really, really interesting. And then this robot finding some interest in the Colt hairpiece. But then we move along to the second part. Belle and Sam take action as they're beating the crap out of some of these robots here. The only interesting or new thing coming from this photo is, of course, this robot here with the cop hat, I think alluding to this robot having a little bit more significance than the other robots, kind of along the same lines of B-13 here, right? But we also have B-13 there once again in the second part of the photo, and the Colt hairpiece back there as well, again trying to continue with these important points. But then we get to the third and most newest part of this story. We have right smack dab in the middle, the robot that picked up that Colt wig that was interested in part 1 and puts it on and finds himself there. I think this could be a few different things. One, it could just be an advertisement for the challenge that came out, right? But I've also been seeing a lot of theories that people are thinking Colt is a robot for some reason. A lot of those theories drawing back to this photo found on the starpark.biz website, where we see a character that is similar to a Colt-esque brawler, right? We have that Wild Wild West cowboy with the revolvers. The description is slightly concerning drawings, not sure how to feel. And then we have what it appears to be looking at the inside of this figure, almost as if it's a robotic or animatronic. I don't know if this confirms it or anything like that, just wanted to point out where this speculation or theory kind of comes from. And the other most important point of this photo is, unfortunately and very, very shockingly, as you guys can see, the B-13 robot is being destroyed right now by Sam, his head flying off in pieces while he was just chilling eating his popcorn, man. Now, a lot of people seeing B-13 popping up continuously in this ongoing story thought that this might mean something, whether that's the next newest brawler is going to be fitting into the Brawlywood trio with Lola or something along those lines, which would make sense in my opinion, seeing that the last time that we literally saw this brawler was during that season. We haven't seen him up until now, which is really, really bizarre, but seeing him being destroyed, I don't know if that symbolizes that all those theories don't even hold water anymore, seeing that he's gone. It's truly bizarre. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking about this photo here. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on, and hopefully we get some more parts to the series and maybe it'll amount to something. But with that out of the way, moving along to our next very important bit of news here in this video. We had touched upon this briefly in yesterday's video in passing because that's when it ended up happening, but I'm sure you guys are aware now at this point that GUS is now available in the Brawlers Coming Soon section, giving us a date as to when he's going to be coming out. At the point that I'm recording this video, 5 days and 15 hours, falling on this next Friday. However, people noticed that there's this weird kind of glitch or bug going on right now here with GUS before his release. Normally when we have a countdown for a specific brawler that's about to be released, we can try them out in the training cave. We have it in the lower left hand corner, basically getting a test drive, seeing if we like the brawler before we actually go in and spend a bunch of resources trying to get them. However, this time around, we're not able to do so. It gives us the message, this brawler is temporarily not available. Try another brawler. Guys, I know I'm comedically looking way too far into this, trying to be a little bit funny, but I can't be the only one that finds it strange how bizarre GUS as a character has been here in the game ever since we have known about him. There's already been crazy theories stemming back to Starr Park. He had his description changed to once a very kind of depressing description, now to a more PC one. And now this is just kind of bizarre if you ask me, definitely shrouded in a realm of mystery. However, it doesn't stop there. Several people realize something else very bizarre happening. Say for example, you hop into a game. This works in friendly games and even normal games inside of Brawl Stars. Once you get done with said match, which I'll showcase for you guys here right now, wrapping up the game, and once we exit, instead of going back to the lobby screen, we are hit with GUS. I know it's a small little detail, but again, this has never happened in the history of Brawl Stars. You could argue the fact that they might be doing this, bringing you to GUS so that you are aware he's in the Brawlers Coming Soon section to kind of hype it up a little bit more. And it very well could have been a newer addition, but again, that has never happened before, even for like other hype brawlers, like legendary brawlers around the corner and stuff like that. So just another thing added to like just the bizarre feeling around GUS. It almost feels like he's taking control over our game with things like this, right? Now, when it comes to, I guess, my most logical explanation as to why we can't play with GUS right now at the minute, maybe, just maybe, there's some significant changes that had to be made to GUS, because we do actually physically get to play with his mechanics when we try him out in training caves. So maybe there's something not done quite yet about him, or changes that should be made before we can actually play with him here. I guess that's my best guess as of right now. But you know, my theory crafting lover of Starr Park brain likes to think that it's some cool spooky stuff, dude. But either way, try to be patient. I'm sure eventually we'll be able to test him out in the training cave during this next 5 days and 15 hours. But getting away from the GUS glitchiness, I had to bring this up with all of you guys because of my inner lover of free things. Free is always good. So we have a post here by Fierce A2 made 4 hours ago saying we don't deserve a gift. And it's in regards to a really interesting offer, an offer that we've never seen before that's being offered in China. Now, as we all should know by now, the Brawl Stars China servers are run a little bit different. The Brawl Stars dev team that we have no influence over what's going on and being developed over there. They stay on the same timeline, but things are way different. For example, they're like 2 or 3 updates behind us right now. I think they're currently in season 12, and that's no exception for the offers that also pop up in the shop. Take a look at this, guys. This free offer here for a mega brawl box, a big brawl box, and a regular brawl box, all in one offer. Literally have never seen anything like this. Of course, I can't open it myself, but just imagine how satisfying this would be to collect. So it appears this offer was for Moon Festival, so it came out a little bit ago on their end. And this isn't me being like, oh, it's not fair, we should get an offer like this or anything like that. I just found it so dang interesting. The Brawl Stars dev team hooks us up with plenty of free things. I mean, my goodness, for our Moon Festival, we got 2 free Mega Brawl boxes, which is more than this offer here. So nothing to complain about. We get plenty of free rewards. Moving along here, I'm not sure if you guys ended up realizing, but we just actually went past a very significant anniversary, and that is the Invest in Your Future video. It was released on September 15th of 2020. So nothing really came of it. Guys, I feel like this is the perfect way to tell that I'm getting a little bit desensitized of trying to predict like Starr Park updates or Starr Park developments or being hopeful about them. I'm not saying it's dead. There definitely could be something that ends up happening sometime in the very near future. But dude, I remember when this date rolled around last year, I was eagerly awaiting to see if there was anything that would end up happening, like checking in almost like every single hour to see if anything popped up over on the StarPark.biz website, on the social medias, any weird developments. Whereas this time around, I literally just neglected the date altogether. So my goodness, we need Starr Park to come back. We need that hype again, dude. Lord. But yeah, everyone, I think that's a good stopping point for this video here today. A lot of exciting stuff coming out right around the corner, specifically GUS. I can't believe he's coming out this early. We really don't have that much time to get all prepared, to get boxes all stashed away. But thankfully, he is a super rare, so hopefully a lot of you guys are able to get him on the very first day once he is released. But yeah, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to slap a like on it. Really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios, and take care. Talk to you soon.